Do you want to learn English faster? So stay tuned. Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna introduce you 5 steps to learn English faster. Before going in, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for my next video notification. So let's get started. Before going to the tips, I want to tell you something. That is, if you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning every day, decrease it in 1 hour and wake up at 6 o'clock. Of course, you will use English all day long, but I want you to use 1 hour more than ever. 1 hour a day, it's equal to 28 hours a month. This is really a big time. You can use it efficiently. So use from your time. And remember, when you want to learn a language, it has a beginning point and there is no ending points. When we say I learn English, it doesn't mean we finish learning that language. There's a tons of things we have to learn. We can't finish learning process. It's the nature of human. We want to have, we want to know, we want to speak. And lots of things we want them fast. We want to learn English fast. And this is the main obstacle in your way. It's the reason we learn English slowly. Now, so I'll tell you the tips. The step number 1 is setting a goal. Have you been experienced your school exams? Of course, yes. Imagine that you have an exam in the next 2 months and you have to take a preparation and read the book for approaching to the last day of the month. You will read all of the book before 2 months, or just change the month from 2 to 4. And you will definitely do the same thing you wanted to do on that 2 months. I hope you understand what I mean. I mean that setting a goal, no matter how long it is or how short it is, just having a goal help you to adapt yourself with the time you allocated for. The 2 or 4 digit number is the time you're going to complete reading of that book. Maybe it's 2 weeks. You will read all day and nights to complete it before 2 weeks. Or that 2 months I talked about. You tell to yourself, okay, I have 2 months, I will read it little by little. I'm sure you know what I mean right now. So setting a time interval for learning something on your mind help you to make yourself to reach to the point you want in the end of the time you allocated for. If you want to make your speaking skills well, you have to define a time or a study plan for yourself. Maybe 1 year, and you will get better in that certain time. And also check this video for more things, just click over there. So let's go to the tip number 2. Don't be perfectionist. You don't need to know everything. One of the biggest problem of language learners are they're trying to know and understand everything. Like when they want to watch a series about politics, they want to know every single phrase and idioms of that. Listen to a radio, a movie, a podcast, whatever. They are trying to know the exact sentences they use. I was like this. I wanted to be perfect in everything. I want to speak perfect because I couldn't speak like a native. I underestimate what I have. I could speak, but I didn't. Because of the sense of perfectionism I had, I didn't speak. Don't waste your time on that. If you like business, for example, try to learn English for your business. Try to learn business expressions first and then go forward. Don't try to know everything. If you have accent, it's okay. It means you know another language. It doesn't matter you have an accent. One piece of advice. When you will be able to use English as your second language, don't use from difficult words to show that you know English, to impress somebody else. Speak very simple. So recognize which part of activity you like and concentrate on that part. Put your power on that part and learn from that. And also, learning a language is like a big puzzle or like a pizza. You can't eat all the pizza at once. It's divided into many parts. You need to chunk big parts into small ones and then you can absorb them easily. So start from small ones like simple face-to-face conversations, common phrases and more. So the next tip is be confident. Don't be afraid of making mistakes in a language you want to learn. I discussed about this topic on my previous videos and I talked about that in details. I'll put the link over there or maybe there and also in the description box. make sure to watch them as well. But briefly, I tell you there that no one is perfect. Everyone has its own imperfections. So why are we afraid? Try to learn from your mistakes. Practice, practice, and speak. Or even when you see a person who speaks very good English with amazing accent, and maybe you are beginner or lower intermediate, and you think with yourself, how he speak like this fluently? Should I reach on his level and speak like him? The answer is, of course, yes. He spent even years on his skills to reach to this point. It's up to you. You underestimate your abilities. You're comparing yourself with him. You are maybe here and he is in here. It doesn't make sense to compare yourself with him. Nothing is impossible. The next one is speak. The best way to learn a language is through speaking. Have you heard that your friends told you, when I went to an English-speaking country, I learned all English in 6 months. I experienced lots of them. They were trying to learn English almost 10 years in their own countries and couldn't speak well. But in 6 months, they speak even like a native ones. How is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Put yourself in an English and speaking environment. It doesn't mean you have to go abroad. If you have this opportunity, so go as soon as possible. But if you don't, try it in your countries. Just speak. You think you don't know vocabularies, you don't know grammar rules, it's okay. Something new comes to your mind whenever you speak. And day by day you discover the new things and you'll surprise. This was so easy. I couldn't speak 3 months ago. And right now I'm speaking confidently. Of course not perfect. Why? Because you made an English environment for yourself. And do these things. Learn, use, practice. Learn, use, practice. Don't forget it. Most of the native speakers doesn't really care if you speak grammatically correct. They just want to understand you. So speak if you don't know grammar. Imagine yourself before and after. See how can English change your life. How it can give you a new identity. See yourself in the future. In which level of English you will be after maybe 2 years of learning English. This can also give you a motivation to start your plan. No matter what is it. It's learning a language, it's learning swimming or whatever. The next step is limiting beliefs. Everyone has a different types of beliefs that they limit themselves with those beliefs. Like they say, I'm too old for learning this language, or I don't have much time to learn it, I don't have money, and hundreds of different reasons. When we believe something, it will be our queen of mind. If you believe that you can't learn English, so you can't, because you believe it. I mean, just change your perspectives. Change your mindset to a positive one and tell to yourself, I can acquire, I can learn English, and believe it. Then you will see what will happen to you. Try it in a different areas of your life. If it works, then apply it in learning English. I hope you enjoyed from this video, and thanks for watching the video up to end. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for my next video notification. And please motivate me with your likes and sharing my videos with your friends and families. Wish you the best.